Testing, testing. Alright, hello everybody. It is Soul Seeker once again, doing a 1.6 stream for Honkai Star Rail. I did some summons when Ruin Mei came out, but I ended up not getting her. I did, however, get Yan Qing, a character I'd really wanted to have, which I just finished building earlier. I imagine that the content ahead of us is going to have Ice Week stuff, so hopefully we get a chance to use him. And of course, we're just going to be continuing to save for Ruin Mei as we go. Let's get into it.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
I should turn my game sound down just a little. I still do not yet have my new headset, but it is on the way.
I thought Member 4, Pokakakamon, had gotten rid of most of the society members. I didn't have a lot of hope for this. Oh, look who's here. You're back.
What up, girls?
Of course. This is a summit between three geniuses.
It's a special time. All departments are preparing to welcome distinguished guests from the Genius Society. Madame Ronmei doesn't like fanfare and probably wouldn't appreciate a crowd to welcome her, so I asked the researchers to keep things simple.
I took her to see the portraits of the society members a few days ago. I wanted to have the researchers make one for her as well, but she declined the offer. I don't get it. Whatever, as long as she's happy.
I heard Miss Ronmei likes snacks and pastries, so I asked the researchers to prepare some traditional desserts from the blue. All of them seemed to tickle her fancy.
Asta killing it as always.
That's like asking, is Herda a great person? The answer is obvious.
Miss Ronmei is the very image of a scholar. I heard she once took a little vacation on a desert planet. By the time she left, she'd miraculously created a boom in the local ecology.
She just wanted somewhere uninhabited to experiment with her life spiral system. Ronmei is certainly very talented, but she hardly interacts with anyone. She lives like a hermit. Pity. Anyway, what more needs to be said for someone smart enough to become Herda's research partner, Hurry up and head out! Huh? See if you can find her.
Let's find her.
I'm not sure, but she doesn't seem to get around much. She spends most of her time between the master control zone and the railway platform. Maybe you can start your search there.
Always delightful to be in this random space station group chat. Word? Screw'em is pretty chill. I thought Mei would be chill, but maybe not. Oh, mute my computer.
A bright edge that can cut jade.
I just love the attack animation. Flying swords have always been a weakness of mine.
Shift the balance.
Yeah, things definitely could have gone worse as far as losing to Mei.
There's someone next to the railway platform. And could she be...
I had a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Oh, alright then.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of mine. Using
Ooh, this
touch to open
track.
my senses and letting the details of your biological existence flood into my brain helps me understand your construction as a living organism.
We're taking a jam break. All the tracks in this game, but honestly, a lot of my favorite vibes come from the Herta Space Station songs and like the Simulated Universe songs. So the fact that we're getting more Space Station content, so happy about it.
Such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. A perfect experimental specimen.
Girl, I'm gay,
I
but
like perfect
do you
experimental
take a
specimens.
shot, you know?
Oh, really? I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half.
Of course I'm having some.
Delicious desserts remind people of how flowers look when they bloom. Ingest this dessert one bite at a time, and the sweetness will linger in your mouth. I hope you like it too.
Mei, you're a little strange. I'm here for it.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. It's become somewhat of a tradition to bring strawberry pastries when I visit Stephen Lloyd. His attendance seems quite dependent on them. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing a universe. The heat must be controlled, planning must be meticulous, and one must not panic, no matter what happens. Unfortunately, there are
Sus.
still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research is about?
No. My research area is short stories about toilets.
Why would I say that? Why? Also, clearly we got uncomfortable there. And we didn't say this... You know what? We're moving on.
What's going on? What am I talking about?
I see. What a cute hobby.
Hmm.
But remember, the next time something like this happens, it's crucial to mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation. If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through. Let's try again. Now, what else would you like to ask?
The dessert was tasty. I would like more. Why can't I say what I want to say?
You have quite the appetite. All right, I'll give you the recipe. Come and have a walk with me.
What's
A
happening?
stroll is the most appropriate post-dessert activity. As the masses depart, there's an
Lord.
enveloping calm here.
I love you. You're more important than her. But I gotta go. Oh, what? She'll wait. Okay, cool. Sorry I totally skipped your first line of dialogue there, Ron May. Damn, it was probably important. Oh well. Yeah, maybe I'll just snag it real quick.
My apologies. It appears my words have left you perplexed. Please, don't be on edge. I bear no ill will. I haven't interfered with your linguistic faculties. Such an act would be impolite. I merely made a minor adjustment.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all.
A few days ago, I made my interest in you known to Herta. My intention is for you to serve as an assistant. Based on our interactions within the simulated universe, I firmly believe you fit the bill. I find extending trust beyond myself is challenging. A single error in detailed research can generate issues, and I despise matters that escape my control. Therefore, I added anti-truth serum to this dessert. It will not harm you. However, you will be unable to say what you truly think when answering questions related to me. Treat it as a layer of protection. This will shield my research and your personal safety. Once the problems have been dealt with, I'll give you the antidote. I can also reward you as compensation for being my assistant. I will fulfill your every wish.
Wow, interesting. I'm not going to be able to say any of this.
Then I'll grant you even greater rewards.
What? I was able to say it? Okay.
When I first arrived on the space station, I borrowed the phase flame from Herta. It's an invention of member number 29 Circle. I hope to be enlightened by other society members' results. A surge of creativity led me to explore the cultivation of life on the space station. In my imagination, these life forms would be a new variety that are born as geniuses. I plan to name them after Lambda, member number 8 of the Genius Society.
Shit, Lambda joined the Genius Society?
They possess their own sentience, but are nowhere near geniuses. Moreover, my free-range approach seems to have backfired.
Actually, that kind of checks out.
In a lab leak incident a few days ago, some of these little life forms ran away and scattered all over the space station. I do not wish for Herta or Asta to be involved in this. Therefore, I'm hoping you can assist in recovering these little life forms. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. Besides, the more people involved, the more problems there will be. The researchers are still treating these entities as visitors. I want to steer clear of making my presence known, so as not to cause undue disturbances. I entrust this to you. Once the little life forms are collected, simply find a proper place for them. The researchers in the Department of Ecology should know about this, and provide you with suitable advice.
Alright.
As the masses depart, there's an enveloping calm here. Just like the no-man's land I ventured to in the past. Yes, my mother and I once spent 11 long polar nights there.
Curious. Money.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
What? A place where the space station stores dangerous experimental results? Why would anyone want to know that? Wait, did someone send you here to try to get things out of me? I'm not doing any private business on the space station. I have absolutely no knowledge of any special hiding places. And I certainly haven't sold any old junk rare treasures or discarded curios or anything like that. I'm not hiding anything at all. You're the sneaky one. What do you want? I won't talk to you if you don't tell me why you're here. Oh, that. You've got pretty good contacts if you know that already. The space station is a mess. Everyone's already swamped as it is. And now out of nowhere, there's a bunch of little creatures popping up. If you want to solve the problem, go check out the storage zone. Then you'll understand.
Simple enough. What the hell? Well, this soundtrack is new. Sorry, you just gotta jam for a bit to the new songs. They're all so good. Let's do a little battle.
Recount your sins.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Sinful. You still deny your sins? They're
A one-time enemy. Blade in flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
tedious. Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
Victory by the blade. Shift the balance.
My Yanqing might need more work before he's ready.
There are so many people. This seems to be the place.
Molten cheese tart is the best. Its outlook is infectious. Its positive mood has influenced us all. What's our slogan again? 1. Stop complaining. Change your attitude and use the delicious molten cheese tart to stop the flow of negative energy. 2. Energize yourself. Increase your capacity for action and walk on the path of a molten cheese tart.
I like how these are like a
absolute
bunch of
conviction.
things lumped into one point.
Our creed, molten cheese tart is the best. Oh, praise be! You don't know? Molten cheese tart is Madame Ron May's top fan. This is how it preaches. Those who offer their love are expressing admiration and affection for Miss Ron May. Who? Since you're so interested, I'll tell you how to secure an audience with the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart. You'll need to work hard to get there. You need to plaster hearts wherever Madame Ron
Bro, I'm
May
so
has been.
confused.
If you're sincere enough, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart will show itself.
Alright, let's do it then. I guess we're graffitoing the land. What's this?
Hey, guess what I got my hands on? Word on the street is that this is the downgraded version of Ron May's life cultivation formula. It says 10 carats of ingenuity, 1 ton of practice, 30 particles of starquake, and a few drops of poisonous liquor for Madame Yu Qingtu. Rumor has it that it once created a talking chair. Not a particularly intelligent one, but boy, did it have a sharp tongue. They dismantled it and used it for firewood. Can you believe it? Let's give it a shot, shall we? First things first, we need to pick out the ingredients.
Okay. Confidence that came out of nowhere.
We need to add some other good stuff in. But don't go overboard.
Beauty.
And now we mix them together. Wait! It says on the recipe, Ron May makes different expressions when nurturing life.
Alright.
Yikes! Take a look at what you just cultivated.
Oh my god. What? 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 What just happened? Whatever. What's graffiti stuff? Wait. Alright. Paint as many likes as you can wherever Ruin May happens to go. Did I do it? Okay. Are there more? Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. Perform a mysterious summoning ritual. I already did that, I'm pretty sure. Ask around for more information on Ruin May.
I heard Madame Ronmei is very picky when it comes to snacks.
I don't know about her, but I love fermented herring. So, I really can't say anything about her.
Did I ask about your favorites? Also, that's disgusting. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god. That's amazing. What up, girl?
Likes to listen to the space station radio during her research.
Yeah,
Some
that's
of
a wise
us younger
call.
researchers are her super fans. We're always scanning different frequencies to find out what her tastes are. Do you know her favorite tunes by any chance?
No idea. I just listen to comedy skits. So, I really can't...
As expected. You
Wow.
look like you belong in a comedy skit yourself.
Rude. Can I not take this milk almond life form with me? What is even the point? I'm gonna put more hearts here. Oh, hey, we did it. Oh, what? No, let's talk to everyone else first.
Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. A resounding name in science and the veritable epitome of lifeform cultivation. Researchers here have heard so much about her for so long. But once she arrived on the space station, she just took over everything. And what did Madame hurt to do? Absolutely nothing. Yes, she's treating this place like her backyard. She's leaving her research notes all over the floor. The end result? Everyone's obsessed with getting their hands on them.
Welcome back. You haven't missed too much, but you've missed some crazy stuff. We're making weird little life forms. I don't even know how else to describe it. And we're graffitiing a space station, and we're jamming to some chill music.
So this is the little life form Ronmei made?
Okay, it's kind of
I am
cute.
humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you frozen in place for? Oh, you don't understand the honorable tart. That's okay. No worries for situations like this. We've specifically concocted a synesthesia beacon.
What?
Wakaka! I'm a genius. A genius among geniuses!
That's what this guy's saying? Wait, in my voice? Immediately
That was
deactivated.
way too risky.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. But can I use it on the other one?
Oh, molten cheese tart says Madame Ronmei has finally recognized my ingenuity.
Oh, I hope that's going alright. Hope it's a chill babysit.
Does Madame Ronmei recognize me as a masterpiece? Molten Cheese Tart says Madame Ronmei still has not recognized me as a life form that passes the requirements. I need to work harder. Oh, such an enthusiastic molten cheese tart.
This is an interesting example because something absolutely chaotic is happening right now.
For the creator. To the world, you are but one person. Hey, you! Yes, you! Don't you have anything you want to say to Molten Cheese Tart? You should at least.
Why is that this thing's name?
Molten Cheese Tart. We wouldn't want to mistake you for an agent of gray bean
It's
paste,
absurd.
would we?
Of who?
You heartless dessert. I almost forgot. I can't say anything about Ron.
Good.
You! Shh! Quiet! Oh, the Honorable Molten Cheese Tart may have a crispy exterior, but deep down inside, it's incredibly sensitive and delicate. It's working so hard just to get Madame Ronmay's attention. You see, the
Oh my god, dude, you gotta stop talking about this.
You need to call it.
No.
It's genuinely puzzling.
Oh wow, Monster can save the day.
Quality. Love from the creator to a creation? Familiar love? I don't know. Expecting me to remember as long as love is your compass. You're on the right track. That depends if the Honorable Tart agrees to it. Oh?
Okay. Oh, did I take it? All right, fair enough. Let's go.
Yeah. Give it up. So, how many of my moves can you block? By the will of the 10 Lords. The 10 Lords decree. Hereby ordained. Blade in flight! Tedious.
Alright, that's pretty easy. I think I'm gonna change my support character here. Let's try this.
Show your courage. Shift the balance.
Yeah, there's some lovely visuals. I want to show you his ultimate attack when I get the chance. Okay. Let's activate the teleporter. That is hilarious. We send them to a storage unit by flushing them down a magic toilet.
You're here. Herta called Skrullum and I to the space station to discuss some important topics. She also sent an invite to Steven, but he didn't reply, and Herta didn't seem to want to wait any longer. And now, I wish for you to attend this meeting with me. I don't want Herta to worry herself over these frivolous matters, even though she probably wouldn't care anyway. Just in case, I want someone who will be on my side. In other words, you. Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with you, don't pry too much, and keep your expressions in check. Alright, let's go.
Interesting. I think I understand.
Hi, Ron May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has happened earlier than my calculations predicted.
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since 3 geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward to the innovative ideas that may emerge from this juxtaposition of minds.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
You wish to kick Steven out?
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Oh, whatever. Look, I respect the way people want to live, but he doesn't have the chance to be involved in this decision-making anymore.
Question. Are we introducing a 5th partner for the simulated universe?
Yes, a 5th genius. The reason for our gathering is clear to everyone present. What else could prompt such a gathering of brilliant minds except for the answer? No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar. We'll definitely get a response.
What if the responder is Polka Kakamond?
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening? I'm member number 83, Herda, and I want to meet you. I believe you and I will have a lot to talk about.
It's unlikely we'll hear from Polka Kakamond. She's been off the grid for quite some time. Probability, member number 64, Dr. Primitive, may appear.
That's a hard pass. Given Dr. Primitive's shady research practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer it if the simulated universe remained scandal-free. What about you, Chingtu? Are you still in touch with her, Ruanmei? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring. There's no need to take up other people's time.
Of course! You brought him in after all. It's up to you.
I guess I'm leaving.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming error.
Oh, this fragment of Ruanmei. Have you seen it in the simulated universe before?
The simulated universe is my home. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's probably an isolated glitch.
Fine. I'm used to turning a blind eye to these things. It makes life easier. I am curious, though. Are you gonna keep it, Ruanmei?
I probably will. Records indicate he likes this occurrence.
That's true.
All right, I agree. As long as it helps you with your research, you can do whatever you want.
Come along. I'll see you out.
What's wrong? You're not leaving. Female wears a fashionable scarf. I find her rather fascinating.
Wow, that's all. Okay.
The air in the space station has a pleasant quality. Affirmation. Knowledge flows within it. Dr. Primitive's true identity is not known to me. His previous transgressions against humanity lead some to conclude he may be an inorganic entity. Affirmation. All beings, organic or otherwise, should value peace.
Hell yeah. Alright, sorry, let's go.
It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all. Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. It seems I'll have to stay put for a while. I see that you've recovered the life form in the Master Control Zone. Thank you. Well done. I was simply being overly cautious. It is a habit of mine. Apologies. There's some things that I must tell you now. If I wait for the meeting to finish, then it might be too late. The retrieval of my life forms isn't complete yet. There's more than just one, and some are stored in a sealed zone. Herta uses that place to welcome visitors from across the stars, or to welcome members of the Genius Society. However, due to the Legion's invasion, it is no longer open to the public, and now my headache is stored there. She gave me permission and said no more. I'm giving you my access card. Give me your hand, and I'll input your fingerprint into it. Stay vigilant, Assistant. Should you come across a threat you can't handle, just alert me. I'll come to your aid no matter what. Remember, there is a giant incubator in the middle of the zone. That's where my headache is stored. Once you're back, come find me on the railway platform. Then you'll understand everything.
I don't know about that.
What would a sealed zone look like?
Let's find out. Oh. We're here. Wow, okay. Hello. Oh, fuck. Wow, okay. Fascinating.
Buzz.
What's up
Robot
with this
frying
unit? It looks
cold
different
rice.
from the one
Is
in the
that what it
master
said?
control
Yeah.
zone.
Buzz. Madam Herta, open zone. Buzz. To welcome alien species, galactic visitors, high risk zone. Buzz. Service staff.
It is on
inorganic
PC
life forms.
and on mobile.
Permission status. Madam Ron May. Permissions granted. Madam Herta. Fine. As long as it keeps her happy. Buzz. Class 1, clearance zone. Buzz. Many esteemed guests. Buzz. May include dangerous persons. Buzz. Storage for Madam Herta's dangerous curios.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Madam
I recommend.
Ron's cultivated life forms.
There's a difficulty trial you can do every so often. If you do play, I recommend not clearing the difficulty levels too fast. I would only tell everyone who even wants to attempt playing to do that. Because it's an easy mistake to make, to go up the difficulty too fast.
Visitor, how can I help? Fry leftover rice. Buzz. Fry leftover rice.
Okay.
Buzz. Welcome. Visitor, what? Conclusion. You cannot enter. Probability 50%. Other paths are open. Assessment. Seeking direction. Suggestion. Proceed to basement.
To the basement. Alright. But I gotta finish looking around first.
Yeah.
Actually, do I? Is there treasure here? There sure is. Yeah, let's look around. Temporarily closed. Alright. A little spooky down here.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, having a good PC is such a great starting point. Because almost every game is available there, at the very least. Also temporarily closed. Alright. But yeah, this is also on mobile, on the phone, like I said. It's not even, like it doesn't perform poorly as long as your phone isn't super old.
The kindling for the phase flame is fascinating. Unfortunately, before the research could be completed, it vanished. I've initiated new attempts. The growth status of the two samples this time is promising. I incorporated personal taste preferences into the concept, but I'm uncertain about the outcome of such an action. They simultaneously possess two sets of emotional traits. They are at once cute, weak, sentimental,
Oh,
and
nice.
sensitive, yet are also fierce, instigating, demanding, and confident. Interestingly, they also possess a kind of inclination, a yearning for their creator. It manifests as a natural, inherent emotion, similar to that of a baby towards its mother. Life towards sustenance, or the peculiar bond between humans.
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Yeah, doing that, like getting the basics out on phone will let you start with the ground, like hit the ground running on PC. And you'll probably be able to appreciate the PC differences a little more.
This
Oh my
is
god,
the
so
headache
cute.
Ranmei mentioned? It's just a different flavor.
Hi. Oh my god, it's so cute.
I'm not one of Ramei's recognized works. Too much negative energy. Why? Why am I a failure?
Wow. What is that?
What's that noise? Follow me. It'll be okay. I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be from that locked room. How do I get in?
Humming a song for me. That's cute. Yeah, that did escalate, didn't it? This quest is a little bit chaotic. We still haven't encountered anything to fight. What? Oh, that's the song. Let's save them. Whoa! Okay. Well, didn't see that one coming.
Strike with heart!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame!
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
A blade of moonlight.
We'll have his ultimate up soon.
Victory by
And
the
I
blade.
think we're in the danger zone now. I guess we're gonna sing our way through the danger zone. I see you this time. What do I do? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, how many of my moves can you block?
Alright, let's do the ultimate. First we're gonna set him up with the buff.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them!
Alright, now we go.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Ooh, 34k. Not bad at all.
Bleeding light, roaring flood.
Hold everyone back again. Give me strength! You'll pay for this. The time is now. Lend me your strength. Blade in flight!
21k there. Nice.
Try harder. tedious. Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, Sword Surfer.
Time for swordplay.
I think it's such a cool vibe. Alright, let's end this. Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. I'm glad I got him. When you get the game, these 5-star characters are not guaranteed, but the system to get them is pretty nice, pretty reliable. And you're guaranteed to get one very early on. It is possible that Yan Qing can be one of them. I really hope that that happens for you. This one is not weak to ice. Let's change things up. We'll use my main. Pardon me. We'll use my main for this one.
I'll see you off.
Time for a buzz.
Gale Force.
The strength. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick! The consequences are mine to bear.
Wow, that's definitely not getting annoying.
You chose the wrong enemy.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Yes, we can keep it.
The times have changed beyond recognition. The heavens surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise! The consequences are mine to bear.
Oh my god, it's more!
I never imagined there'd be so many of them.
Oh my god, they're precious. Oh my god, the pink one. Treasure.
You are here
And
too.
another guy.
Seems like
Oh,
this
this
is the
is
other
where-
end of that one-way path.
Oh, this is where the toilet goes. I see.
The final days that member number 23 Echa spent in the mechanical city showed me that even the longest of lives, such as hers, have a limit. I'm now certain that the outcome of this cultivation is failure. Life can exist in thousands of different forms, which means the form itself has no purpose. These life forms are very advanced in their own concepts, and can even trigger chain reactions such as synesthesia. But that is not what I desire. I'm starting to feel lost. Perhaps the question, what is the essence of life, never had an answer. Member 1, Sandar, have you ever felt this lost or resigned?
Rune Mei, you'll be fine. You're probably gonna end up being evil. Can I not take all these little cuties with me? It's fine.
Let's wait and see. That which is seized must be repaid.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
To the clouds.
I know. I think there's a. I think after you clear the story, there's a special event mission where you raise them. You create different breeds of them, and there's like rare ones. I'm very excited.
I'll see you off.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Oh, Grace.
As easy as that. Gale Force.
The times are changed.
The wind is rising. Bolt! From the bow!
Heaven's surge. Rise!
Nailed it. Fancy treasure chest, all mine.
This could serve you well.
Let's wait and see.
That seemed to be a warning for a hallucinogenic experience here. Sounds like fun.
I never imagined there'd be so many of them. Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a myriad of flowers, and I want to pluck the one that never wilts. The patterns of all things always have complicated and enchanting exteriors, while their inner essences remain simple and plain. If we were to trace things back to their roots, just one equation would be enough to solve the confusion of all life. Ever since I was a child, I have always delighted in observing aspects of microscopic creatures, such as the speed with which slime molds devour objects. I have also gazed far and wide across the macroscopic world, investigating the progress of the universe up to this day. It was all very simple. I wish to discover the true essence of life, something that all individuals possess unknowingly, whether it is the materialism of their existence or an unknown entity beyond corporeal realms. To avoid blind faith in science, I cautiously raised a query. Would Mei be able to peel away external influences? Just like pinpointing a coordinate, would she be able to uncover life's most primordial and beautiful form of existence? I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is...
Holy! Oh my god. These things are spooky.
That which is seized must be repaid.
Do your worst.
Receive divinity.
Do not fret. Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
I know, right?
Heaven's surge.
They'll pay for this.
Break.
I underestimated you.
Shortcut obtained. Can't interact with this robot? I think this might actually be where the event to cultivate them takes place. I think this is the cultivation machine.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit.
Oh, I put it in the box. And it opened a door.
Did something just open?
Curious. Alright, goodbye, my little friend. It was nice to have you along. I hope you're being ethically treated in that tube. Rule number 1, always check the places you can't go first. All the places you're not supposed to go.
Hidden room. Buzz. Only Madame Ron Mei has permissions. Please submit your ID.
I got my permissions.
Buzz. Permissions granted. Select from the below services. 1. Check historical incubation records. 2. Inorganic lifeform companionship chat service.
Oh my god, what?
This function has been damaged.
Is this?
I thought of one life form that would truly lie beyond my reach, and that is an emanator.
Oh.
I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors of the Eon's power. So, when did it begin? And at what point did they become closer to the Eons than any other life form? At first, I tried to create a genius. I failed. That question has no solution yet, and a long journey of discovery still lies ahead. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe.
Oh.
If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure emanators on other paths? Of course there would be. Hazy-Ron.
Hazy-Ron? That's how we say it?
Disaster through the simulated universe. Obtain data on the Imperator and Sectorum and their descendants. Replicate them, nurture them, and create a brand new scientific discipline. It is a logical decision. I will certainly succeed. The entity that I reconstruct will bloom into a life never before seen. Will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? Most likely not. Therefore, before they realize what I am doing, I must hurry my work.
Oh, wow.
Find a fitting assistant.
Well, surely this won't go wrong.
Select from the below services. Madame Ron Mei, alien species, man with plaster head.
Seems like there's something new.
Permission granted.
That sound's coming from above.
Well, this track got creepier. We might be coming up on the new big boss. I see you this time, whore.
The dead return!
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Spirit never dies. Gale Force!
The strength. Heaven surge. Break!
I'll see you off.
Apologies if y'all can hear my neighbor's dog barking. Whoa, that was close. But not close enough.
Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon. Rise! The consequences are mine to bear.
We're getting better at this.
I can take it.
Receive divinity.
Time for a buzz.
Stay the course.
The times are changed. Heaven surge. Break.
Let's wait and see.
There are lots of 4-star characters in this game that are super powerful. Very easy at this point to build teams without any of the high rarity stuff.
Repay. You chose the wrong enemy.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Rise! Oh, grace.
Can I have fun this time?
Spirit and Gale Force.
Bloom.
Do not fret. Heaven surge. Break! The consequences are mine.
Alright. I don't see any more ghosties. Safe zone. Oh, we made a full loop.
Water heeds the cloud song.
There's someone in the distance.
Dr. Ratio.
Who is that?
Also, Jake, you should know if you're still here. Joining at this point, there's a free 5-star character, like a rare one, a limited time one, that everyone's getting in like 2.5 weeks. And we're about to meet him right now.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here.
Fascinating. Hello.
You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking. Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via the elevator. What you seek is there. Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be of any relevance to our current predicament? If a question is of no help, then don't ask it. Time is clearly precious to the both of us. Never
That's
mind.
not how he looks.
Allow
He's
me to
wearing a
clarify
mask.
something.
I wonder why.
I know exactly who you are, and I'm aware you are in Ron May's employ. This was not my intended destination. I just happened to find my way here during my visit and saw what she was up to. My goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, I won't intercede. But should you fail, I will be forced to prevent some avoidable misfortunes. That's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication. Because I can't bear to see idiots.
Wow.
Of course, they wouldn't want to see me either. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
He's gone. I wonder if there's any way I could show you. You know what? I'll just send you a picture of him real quick. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Everyone's getting a free one. It's big hype. He's going to be really useful. He's the same element as my main here, which is the yellow element, imaginary. Oh shoot, we're going somewhere crazy.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Indeed. Oh shoot, we're going in.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Ooh, this track. Alright, let's do it.
Major. Bloom. Do not fret.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Stay the course. To the clouds.
I sense a storm.
See how long he can last.
The wind is rising. Cloud kites, formation.
Against everything I got.
Heaven surge. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise. Awaken thorn scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
You'll destroy the space station.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Celestial dragon.
see you
Now we're getting interesting.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Spirit never dies.
Oh god. Things aren't looking great. Oh no. Battle's over. We're gonna have to start over. I think we just need to be more prepared for phase 2.
An emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
Eternal sleep. The dead return! Receive divinity.
Do not fret.
Repay.
Time for a buzz. This combat need. This is double speed.
Gale Force!
Heavens,
quick! You chose the wrong enemy.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
I'll see you off.
Come back to me.
awaken dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon. Sense a storm.
You took the bait.
You chose the wrong. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Alright.
He'll destroy the space station.
Let's do this.
Can I have fun this time?
Spirit never dies. Gale Force!
Receive divinity.
Do not fret.
Repay.
The wind is rising. Bolt!
Uh-oh.
Bloom. Eternal sleep. The dead return!
Here he comes. Stay with me, fam.
Time for a buzz.
Alright, it's now or never.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
Which means it's now.
To the top!
The strength. World-cleansing dragon. Rise!
I'll see you off.
Go down, you little gremlin. We could be in trouble now. Nope, just kidding, we're fine.
Rising. Bolt! From the blue!
creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Ron Mei.
Hey, little dudes. I guess we're just chilling. We did it! That got a little crazy. Yeah, I think we're at the end now. Let's see.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. What's important is your task. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded predictable results. I made a clone, but it doesn't hold a candle to the Emanator. How should I have explained it to you? I'm not good at communicating with others. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. However, it would soon disappear and be reduced to particles. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed towards the end. I find no fault in that. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. It will indicate how far I've gone in a field completely incomprehensible to me. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted. I do not have a life outside of research. People always think this price is unimaginable, but it seems rather acceptable to me. I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its unforeseen twists. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process sometimes move me.
Take a quick picture of that.
I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. They have emotions. Emotions may be either positive or negative. However, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still a long way from becoming geniuses, and are therefore unable to discern whether this love is one of friendship, romance, or familial love.
Curious.
That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? I cannot, at least. I do not understand what love is, and cannot respond to their feelings. Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking the question. How should I take care of them? Perhaps leaving them at the space station is the best choice. Do I seem irresponsible? I'm sorry. I am often at a loss as to how to face my own creations. The effects of the anti-truth serum will also wear off.
She's a cool lady.
If others mention me to you in the future, you can answer however you like. Or even pretend you never knew me. After all, your memory of me will soon dissipate like smoke. Over time, hidden truths tend to surface. Past traumas, which I'd rather leave behind, have made me skeptical about trusting anyone but myself. If I do not want a secret revealed, the most foolproof way is to destroy it.
Oh, wow.
The anti-truth serum will make you forget the brief period we spent together. It won't take effect immediately. It is a slow, intangible process, like the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossom, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Perhaps you'll remember someone performed selfish experiments on the space station, but you will no longer remember their identity. Perhaps we'll meet again someday, but you won't be able to connect me with the recollection. That way, the connection between life forms will be erased. Friendships, secrets, grudges, lies. All will disappear. It will make our lives more relaxing. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space station for a while longer. He and Herta still have problems they need to solve. As for me, I'm leaving soon and won't bother with goodbyes. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime. Just to see how things are. I miss member number 55 Yu Qingtu sometimes. She used to always make something delicious for me to drink every time we parted ways. I hope I won't meet member number 4 Polka Kakamond. That would be quite troublesome. Who knows when the next gathering of geniuses will be? Do you have anything else you want to say to me? I promise I will, Mr. Assistant. If fate allows and you're interested, upon our next meeting, we could journey to No Man's Land and traverse its tranquil glaciers. Though I suppose it wouldn't be No Man's Land anymore. What a conundrum.
A new quest. My god, I love that sticker. I need it. Okay. Is there another Trailblaze continuance? I guess let's go find out.
All remains as it did yesterday.
newsflash. Good evening, Madame Herta fans. This is an urgent broadcast. The great Madame Herta, member 83 of the Genius Society, has been targeted in an attack at the space station. Her current whereabouts are unknown, with no group having stepped forward to claim responsibility. Many Heritors are upset at the ineptitude of upper management, having issued strong protest and condemnation.
Go check our girl. Kettles of fish. Oh shit, she's... Oh. What's happening?
Mr. Scrollum, this was a premeditated attack.
Conclusion. Their target was the space station, but their strategies are still unknown to us.
That's right. Which is precisely why we need him.
Dr. Ratio.
The last to lay eyes on Herta's puppet before the attack was him.
And you are?
I do love golden-eyed characters.
Dr. Ratio of the Intelligentsia Guild, a delegate from the IPC.
He's only just woken up, dazed. He may need a few pointers. Ah, we cross paths again. Do you remember me? Of course. Why would you? Memory is such a fickle thing, after all.
Mr. Trailblazer, you must have many questions. Please be patient. Asta will explain it all to you.
You probably know the gist of things already. A few system hours ago, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal.
Oops, I don't know what I just said. Okay.
No. The attack happened on a base outside the station, beyond the surveillance camera's range. She's away on a visit. This issue didn't seem to trouble her much.
She received an invitation from the IPC before the attack occurred.
Ah, the technology department. Charming little place, isn't it? Madame Yabuli does possess some semblance of competence, but her subordinates? Oof. Oh, they're a riot. Brimming with enthusiasm, yet utterly devoid of intellect. It's as if evolution halted prematurely for them. They want to start some new collaborations with Herta, and have graciously extended an invite for me to play the role of science consultant. It's delightfully amusing. I can't wait to witness firsthand how these geniuses from the so-called Super Smart Club squander the IPC's vast resources. However, this attack was timed a little too well. I can't help but wonder if someone leaked this information, and the attackers seized the opportunity. Herta's aloof response to these juvenile provocations Almost as intriguing. What a delightful little puzzle.
I've long heard that you're one of the best researchers in the guild, Dr. Ratio. We are honored to have your assistance.
Save your flattery. Time is hardly a luxury we can squander. To debate the merits of mere mortals in the company of an actual genius? Quite the paradox, if you ask me. Excuse me, you. Tell me, what were you doing the last time you saw that puppet?
Huh? Well, invite me next time.
Don't play the fool. Think.
I think I was.
Oh, right. I need your help with something else. That curio's gone missing, and I can't just forget about it. Go find it for me when you have the time. I'm sure you can manage that, can't you? Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit.
My memory is kind of hazy. What did I do after that?
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you see...
I think she mentioned... If only there...
Anyway, keep up the good work.
A related memory.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it...
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
Do you thing? I'll probably be departing shortly myself to have some lunch.
But I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Snap. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me. A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos? Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day. I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta, too. Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler.
Okay.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him. It was
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though, I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
I have faith in your abilities, so...
See this material? I'm not getting
These things
any
aren't
younger.
connected either.
Anyway, keep your...
it's happening again. Adler was with Arlen.
I think I'm gonna dip out of this plot sequence here.
He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk. So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own. Yes, well, Peppy isn't here. You see, Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time? Let's walk and talk. Why are you looking for Adler?
I'll tell you later. Interesting.
A portrait of internal turmoil. You look troubled. Do you need help? Do try to think for yourself.
Reuniting under such conditions. Affirmation unpleasant.
Don't worry. We're just ticking the boxes to understand what happened. You don't really think we suspect you, right?
Yeah, I don't think we're close enough to justify oh, a warp trotter. That's unfortunate. Definitely got away. Well, we'll catch it next time. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here and have some lunch. Thank y'all for joining me for the 1.6, I guess, first major quest. I didn't realize there were two. I will definitely be continuing this soon, and I hope to see you all there. Hope everyone has a great rest of their week.